EA Sports. It's in the game.
I didn't even think about this till somebody in Kevin's chat said it. But like, if Kevin makes 200,000 a year, YouTube takes 60 of that, and that's being optimistic, saying they only take 30%, and it really is closer to 40%. Like, just on average, it's around 40%, because it's like 50 with Apple and 30 with Android or web. So like, imagine handing over 60,000 to YouTube when you can hand over 20 to Supertips. Oof. Ooh. Like, you could argue that it's more important for small creators because, like, they get enough money to live on. But when you're a big creator and you're raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars, imagine the difference of handing over 60 grand or handing over 20 grand. Ouch. Ouch. Like, shut the fuck up. There ain't enough fucking foam fingers to cover the $40,000 injury. Ouch.
You didn't even see that? I took it down.
No, I didn't see that. I guess I'll have to go back and review. I was just, wow.
You're just doing a whip it?
And that doesn't, by the way, that doesn't even count, the time. On the first of the month, you have to wait 51 days to get paid. 52 if there's 31 days in the month. Hello? YouTube's just collecting interest on all that. They're just a bank. So the combination of getting your money right away and getting that much more of it, it's like, fuck.
Oh no, I don't do that shit. I do the weed cock.
Are you high already?
Ricada says I've handed $500,000 to YouTube. Jesus.
Can you see this, Stevie?
Yes. It's a little small, but I can see. Oh, wow. Yeah.
What's
Holy
it say?
Shit.
Oh, you had to go. Okay. So if you go to comedy, most super chatted, annual takings. Okay. He's doing it for us. Okay. So I was looking last night on the all-time leaderboard because he said he was the biggest show in the U.S. So it's on comedy. Now, how many of us have heard of this show? Pipkin Pipacha. Nobody, right? Nobody's heard of any of these other channels. So how much you get super chatted isn't really relevant. Now, let's do the math on this to see how sad it really is. 214,000. 214,000, right? That's what Kevin made in 2024. 214,000. 214,000 times 40%, 60%, because that's what he gets. Is 120,840. So he gets $121,000. And that's being generous because there's probably more iPhones. But let's just say it's half and half. Let's make it easy. So 121,000. Kevin does, and let's be generous. Kevin does a show 6 days a week. Now, sometimes he does 2 a day. Sometimes he does all 7 days. But let's say he does a show 6 days a week. He's been doing that for a pretty long time, right? So 6 times, and let's say 50 weeks. Let's give him 2 weeks off. 6 shows, 50 weeks a year. That's 300 shows, correct? And let's say he only pays $100 out for guests per show. Now, some shows he has three people on. He's got to pay way more than that. Some shows he has one guy on. I'll give him $50. Okay? But let's say He gives out $100 a show. Let's just say. Well, that's $30,000 for 300 shows. So you take 121 minus $30,000. You can do this math in your head. $91,000. $91,000. Now, let's take out taxes. Let's say Kevin Brennan, through the magic of his accountant, pays 20% in taxes. Okay? Let's say 91,000 times 0.8 is Kevin Brennan's take-home money. $72,800. $72,800. Now, beloved chatter says add another 20,000 in to be generous for Patreon. Done. Let's say 20,000. And again, let's do 0.8 because taxes come out of that as well. That's another 16,000. Put that on top of the 72.8 and we've got ourselves 88.8. $88,000. Let's call it 89. $89,000. He has a family of 4. He has an apartment in Jersey City and a house in Southern Jersey. Ouch. Now, how does that 60,000 sound that you're giving up? Compared to the 80,000 you bring home, let's call it 90. How's that 60 hold up? So everybody who walks around sucking this guy's dick and wants to know, they wonder, why is he so bitter? Why is he so angry? He makes 89K. He makes 89K. And again, I'm not being unfair. Beloved chatter's like, well, his wife also works. Of course. Normal rules, man. Normal rules. I don't care. You want to add another 10,000 on there for memberships, but memberships aren't really a thing anymore. He doesn't really get a lot of membership. Those membership guys are kind of gone. But add another 10, he's still 99,000. Ricada says, check out the most super tipped in the U.S. Yeah, I have. I did it last night because I was like, what is he talking about? This guy makes under 100K a year. He walks around like he's killing it. Go to all time. You're about to pass Carl, Nick. Oh, boy. There's a giant chasm somewhere in here. I will tell you that. I can't remember who it begins with, but there is a giant leap from one of these places to the next place. So if you're climbing up the ranks, you'll Echo Pineapple 3rd place. Cheers. And again, Doom beating Chad Zumock. Yikes.
Hit the like button. Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.
Let's go.
Doom knows, and everybody else knows.
Doom knows. Doom's a clipper.
Doom's an asshole, but I'll unban the guy.
Thanks for the spam, Doom.
And if I catch a mod who doesn't delete a Doom clone, you're gone.
Don't tell Doom what to do, Stevie.
I'm sorry, Doom.
These guys are doing the Lord's work. Shut the fuck up. These guys create masterpieces. They know what they're doing.